Alright, so hey guys, it's come to my attention that I didn't actually officially upload an official explanation behind my um, infamous 2 theory. And if I did, I took it down because I can't find it now. So this is like a re-explanation of it, and the re-explanation is basically why Second Son exists. And the reason the second son exists and why Augustine was able to survive the RFI and Delson was able to survive the RFI was basically it comes down to I theorized that Zeke was the cause of the RFI messing up like on a grandiose scale and not really knowing which conduit genes to kill, so to speak. Like I understand uh, that it wasn't a pick and choose. It was just it blew up and killed people. But I feel like it had a programming that was supposed to seek out conduit genes and kill them or whatever. So anyway, the RFI was designed by Wolf to take the powers away, to basically do exactly the opposite of what the Ray Sphere does. It was a prototype, and he said he wasn't even sure if it was going to work or not. So, since he died relatively early in the story, this was a significant event that led up to the ending of Infamous 2, causing all the, so to speak, conduits to die. It appeared that the RFI did work when activated. It did kill the beast. It did get rid of the plague. Um, and I also had an alternate theory about the plague being an actual conduit itself, that the powers of said conduit were activated, but instead of it being like a human-like superpower, he just turned into a virus, and that's that. So anyway, the RFI got rid of the virus. It got rid of the beast. It got rid of Cole. It got rid of every conduit within the epicenter, except Augustine and her squad. And I think the reason why Augustine and Delson and those people survived is because they were not activated when the blast went off. They were conduit positive, I think, is what the thing is called, conduit positive. So because they were not activated, the RFI didn't regard them as like needing to be killed or whatever. It didn't recognize the conduit gene, so they survived. And it skipped over conduits because it didn't recognize them. And the reason it didn't recognize them is because first of all, it was a prototype, and second of all, Zeke broke the shit out of it. He basically took Cole's amp and whacked the RFI because Cole started to activate it and couldn't stop, and it started killing them before it was fully ready to go off. And he wasn't even near the beast when he was starting to activate it, and that wasn't the time. So Zeke did them all a solid and saved them all and damaged the RFI in the process, damaging the power inhibitor. So my theory was this somehow caused the RFI to glitch and not work properly on a full scale, and when it went off, it just killed people at random and didn't kill all the conduits, or didn't kill off all the conduit genes ever. And some got to stay around, like the conduit positives, or the new babies that are being born with the conduit gene, like the ones that are like 5, 6 years old by the time of Second Son, like those conduits also didn't die because they hadn't been born yet or whatever. So, that being said, Zeke broke the RFI, and that's what caused people like Delson and Augustine not to die. So, I hope that clarifies my theory, because, like, I guess I didn't have a very clear video talking about it. I talked about it with Ian, and he uploaded several videos giving me props for it. I uploaded it on the forums, and the forums people gave me props, but they removed the forums along with everything I produced on the forums, so that includes our me and Ian's paper power set that we created. So I know that none of this is relevant really, but I just wanted to make this video in preparation for another video that's going to be coming out soon on a different channel. Because I want my theory to be properly out there for everyone. And since it hasn't been disproved that the reason the RFI didn't work is because of Zeke broke it, then I thought that this would be a good time to post it. I posted it before and I could have sworn I had it, but it must be in another video that I haven't watched all the way through or something like that because I can't figure it out. And I was looking only on the mobile, so maybe if I looked on a computer or something, then maybe it would pop up there, but I don't see it. So here's my official video in case that one didn't in fact get posted at all.
Mobile infantry down. Friendly counter UAV inbound.